Honestly, this was one of the best sessions so far.
I feel like I have a direction, a path I really want to walk.
It was superb.
Hey everyone, I'm Janvi, a first-year student at Vedam School of Technology. Welcome to the official YouTube channel. Today is a big day for us and it's something we've been all hearing about, a most awaited seminar, Google Summer of Code. We're just a few months into college, still figuring out assignments and labs, and we're already getting to learn from experts about open source development and GSoC, all in the first semester of a college. Let's see what the buzz is all about. It's always exciting when the entire class gears up for something new. The energy in the room is completely different. Some are curious, some are a bit nervous, and everyone's wondering what really GSoC means for them.
I have been interested in coding since my school, but never understood where it could actually take me. GSoC feels like the bridge between what we learn in the class and what real tech world look like.
Open source always felt like something only seniors or pros could do, but I want to change that for myself. I want to start early, even if it's small, just to be a part of something real. The session today is being streamed live here. So while we're watching from our classrooms here at Vedam, there are other students joining across from different locations. It's kind of cool, a hybrid learning experience. Open source isn't just about coding. It's about contribution, collaboration, and learning in public. They talked about how students from all over the world contribute to real projects and how GSoC opened doors to mentorship and recognition globally. Let's ask some students how they feel about today's session.
I've been reading about GSoC since school, but I never knew how people actually get in. I'll finally get to know about it now.
The students are really hyped about the session. I hope I get to know about open source and what to do next.
So hi, my name is Prathamesh. As I said, I've been working with Rippling from last 1.5 years now. But to start with today's agenda of knowing how I crack Google Summer of Code, or how can you crack Google Summer of Code?
I mean, a software is a solution to a problem, right? We all know that. But in order to build that, it needs a lot of resources. One of the important resources is a human resource, a coder who can actually build things, right? So who's open source, right? You might be spotting some of these organizations that you already know, right? For example, VS Code is something I think you would already know. React is something that you would already know. So yeah, let's understand what is Google Summer of Code, right? So GSoC, or Google Summer of Code, is a program where Google sponsors organizations which are doing open source projects, allowing them some capital that they'll be using to get some hands on that project, right? Because most of the orgs will have org admins or contributors who have a day job. Like for example, I also have a day job that I do for getting food on my plate, but I also want to contribute to GSoC, open source, right? So GSoC is the way which allows me to kind of get paid for my time, as well as contribute to those great projects, right? Phases would be project selection, then mentorship, and then recognition, which is the end of the program. Someone built this really cool website which will definitely ease the work of finding out which are the orgs that are there, which are the orgs which are like first time orgs, right? So because these are first time orgs, there is a high chance that nobody's already contributing on them, right? So this was not there in 2020 when I kind of did the program, but you should look for smart ways to analyze and make a decision while selecting the org, right? So for example, let's say I'm a Python developer, right? And I want to work on artificial intelligence. These are the two first time presenting organizations for this time, right? Let's say I want to see which are the orgs which are there from quite some time now, right? I'll just select 25, 24, 23 minutes because it might happen that if org is there for only 1 year, next year it might not be there, right? So yeah, making sure that before the program is announced, you choose your top 10 projects very carefully and use tools like these to help your research get faster, right? Just to increase your chances of getting selected, choose a org where nobody wants to work upon, or which is not that popular yet, right? This is a timeline for 2025 GSoC, which is like start from I think Jan. The dates might change a bit, but mostly you can refer to the phases for this, like what all phases are there, right? Okay. Let's quickly go into the chat and see if there are any issues. So how to choose different language, how much we need to prepare. But okay, I would say just look at the orgs, see the tech stack, right? Try to go and read their code. If that makes sense to you, even a bit, like even 10% if you're able to understand, you should go ahead. How to choose less competitive orgs and select right niche. What about Go and Rust? Yeah, I think Satyam, great point here. Go and Rust will definitely have lesser competition than HTML, CSS. Can I do contributions by just using? Yeah. I think basic is the thing that people miss. Nothing that runs is basic, right? Everything after Hello World is not basic, right? So yeah, like I mean, you need to start with basics. You can't solve bigger problems without doing basics.
So guys, the session is just over, and the best part was how practical the session was. Instead of just theories, we got to see real examples, GitHub profiles, contribution histories, and even success stories of Indian students who cracked GSoC. For most of us, this was the first time realizing that global opportunities are not far, they are just one commit away. The last segment of the seminar dived deep into how to approach projects, finding the right organizations, writing good proposals, and keeping consistency. Every minute of it felt like a peek into what our next few years could look like.
Honestly, this was one of the best sessions so far because firstly I only knew about the word GSoC, but now I actually know how to prepare for it and how can I approach the preparation for my GSoC.
It was superb. The speaker broke down everything into simpler steps, from what is open source to making your first contribution, and I'm very much confident that I can crack it.
Before this, I didn't know where coding could take me, but after this session, I feel like I have a direction, a path I really want to walk.
Every seminar at Vedam feels like a small yet critical step towards something bigger. Today, we didn't just attend a lecture, we started our journey towards becoming real contributors and real developers.